I am Charles Katere, the Deputy Director of Ghana Permaculture Institute. GPI, that is Ghana Permaculture Institute, was established in 2004 by the late Dr. Paul Yeboah. In 2004, he got the knowledge in the permaculture system when he was a monastery in Tanoboase in Techiman. And when he had the training, he said, no, this system is a system that our forefathers were using. They were not destroying the land, they were just protecting the land. They were not using synthetic chemicals that causes a lot of harmful effects to the environment and to humanity as well.
Agriculture is both a sufferer and a contributor to climate change. Crop yields are threatened by droughts, floods, and soil degradation. Agriculture accounts for about a quarter of global greenhouse gas emissions. Permaculture, a type of a communal farming developed in the 1970s, could be a viable antidote to destructive monoculture. Permaculture encompasses economic and social aspects in addition to agriculture.
Permaculture is one of the viable solutions to help combat climate change and food insecurity for the global population that is malnourished. It is inspired by the everyday relationships found in nature.
One of the Institute's greatest ambitions was to phase out unsustainable agricultural techniques and improve the economic situation of rural farmers. Loss of biodiversity due to agriculture is becoming a global issue. Its genetic history is being lost as fewer species are farmed, as well as reliance on expensive imported agrochemicals, fertilizers, and seeds. Ghana Permaculture Institute, on the other hand, does something different. All of the practices are concerned with the environment.
In the institute, we do organic farming, where we have different vegetables, we have different crops that have been planted, where we don't use synthetic chemicals, but rather we use organic fertilizer, that is animal manure. We apply sawdust. We also use mulching system, where we apply coarse materials on the ground, where we don't use pesticide, but the mulching system reduces the crop growth in the institute, in the communities.
So this is the neem oil.
We also have neem oil. This neem oil, what we use it for is, you can apply it on the skin when you have some rashes or so. And we also use this neem oil as a pesticide. We mix it with water and other stuff, and then we prepare our pesticide. We don't use chemical pesticides. You know, when you spray your pesticide, it kills these microorganisms that comes to destroy the plants. We use neem oil. When you use this neem oil, it doesn't kill the insects. It only drives them away. So when they come to taste the plants, the taste of the plant is bitter. Therefore, these insects will not taste or will not bite the plant or the leaf of the plant. Therefore, when they taste it and it is not sweet, they will have to go. So most of the times we use it for our organic pesticide preparation.
A rainwater collecting system has been installed, and the Institute has also installed solar power to rely on clean energy.
So examples that we have is caring for the earth is the solar systems that we are using. Instead of using the grid to process all the machines that we have in processing our produce, we use the solar system. That is what we're using. And then caring for the earth, and then we are able to care for the earth by also harvesting our raining water, instead of us getting some water somewhere, because here it got to a time we needed water to do our farming all year round. but we're not getting water.
This was how the 24.5 acres of land looked before Dr. Paul Yeboah bought it in 2004 to connect and work with rural and low-income peasant farmers in Ghana on the permaculture design system.
Because this land was a bare land when it was acquired. This site was a place where they win gravels to construct the Techiman Tamale Road. Therefore, the founder, Dr. Paul Yeboah, acquired this place as part of our permaculture principle. We said there's no waste. Waste is a resource. Therefore, what people see as a waste, we are able to translate that into resource. So we claim this land was claimed, or pitches, to reclaim the soil that has been seen, or the land that has been seen as, or that has been discarded. We try to reclaim it so that it can be a farming land. So that is why, as we'll be going around, you will see a lot of green leaves, green things that we have planted that is on this land. But before, this place was just a bare, a gravel soil that nothing was growing in. So we have been able to improve the soil.
Dr. Yeboah saw the need for a demonstration site where permaculture methodologies and practices could be put into effect for farmers to better appreciate the long-term benefits. He found the system to be interesting because it was the method that his village used until many farmers became interested in the conventional agricultural system.
We promote the organic system of farming. Promoting the organic system of farming is looking at what nature does, mimicking from nature, that is, farming without using synthetic chemicals. But when you use the synthetic chemicals, it kills the microorganisms that degrade the coarse materials for us to get the good soil or fertile soil that is needed to cultivate our produce. We also care for the environment by promoting afforestation, that is tree planting.
Various tree species make up the eco-village, including moringa, mango, and mahogany.
We have moringa plants here, trees here, that we harvest the leaves, and then we process these leaves, and then we dry them in our solar dryer, and then we process them. We have a machine that processes them into this fine food supplement. So you can add it to any meals that you'll be taking, whether you have your fufu, whether you have your porridge, whether you have
why is it so important? Why is this so important? These products, why are they important?
Yes, they are very important. One, it is improving the economic life of our farmers. Second one, it is very good to the human system, because this, when you take a teaspoon of this moringa, you get your milk, the contents, the calcium that you get in milk, the protein that you get in egg, you will get the same content. You will get when you take 4 carrots, the vitamin A that you will get in carrots, you will get it in this moringa powder. When you take a teaspoon, you get the protein, the contents that is in the potassium that is in banana. You'll be able to get that same content in this moringa. Therefore, it's just a storehouse of different vitamins and proteins. So it's a food supplement that is added to any kind of food.
I'm wondering, how does it protect the environment? What is the connection?
The connection to the environment is the plantation of this moringa plant. It's a nitrogen fixing plant. It fixes nitrogen in the environment, that is promoting our soil. And then aside that, it is also promoting the afforestation system. Therefore, the more farmers plant this moringa, we will be able to promote the afforestation system, and then also provide economic impact to the farmers. And then notwithstanding, provide nutrition, add value, nutritional value to our food that we eat.
So these are all from
these are all from products. So we have the Perma Moringa shampoo that is used in bathing, the shower gel. This one is used in bathing. And then we have the diabetes capsule that is made out from the moringa powder.
So we also have these ones.
We have the moringa soap bar. This is moringa soap bar. That is soap that is made out of the moringa. We use this one too in bathing. That's the hard soap.
These are all products of moringa, including these ones.
Products of moringa. And then we have other product that is baobab oil. That is distilled, that is processed from the seeds, the baobab tree, yes. And then we have...
I know the baobab tree is actually, the fruits are used for porridge and other stuff.
Yes, exactly.
But
we have the powder, the oil. Yes, we are able to get oil from the seeds as well. So we process them here.
For what?
This purposely, you can use it for cosmetics. You can also cook as well. You can use it.
You can use this one to cook?
Yes,
what,
please.
Rice,
you can add it to your rice, and maybe your stew, you can add it as well. And you can also use it for cosmetics as well.
So let's look but this one is moringa.
Moringa honey. Yeah, so Pema moringa honey. Why it is Pema moringa honey is, in our site, we have a lot of moringa plants. And we have allocated part of our site. We have, in the permaculture system, we have what we call zones. The zones are categorized based on our interaction. So we have zone 5 where we don't usually go. So that is where we have set our apiaries, that is the beehives, where we take this this honey. And with this honey, what we realize is that the bees, when we send this our moringa powder after we have gotten the powder, we get a chaff. We send it closer to the hives. These bees feed on it, and then when you harvest this honey, sometimes you can feel the taste of moringa in this honey.
That's why you name it.
Yeah, that's why we name it Pema moringa honey.
Is it different?
Very organic, very different from, not much different, but different, because when you taste it, you feel the taste of moringa in this one than the other honeys that we have outside. And we don't adulterate our honey, just direct from the institute, the site. So it's very pure.
The Ghana Permaculture Institute works with over 8,000 farmers in the country. Over the years, the institute is able to teach these farmers how to strategically combine crops for household consumption and business.
Currently, we are having over 8,000 farmers across Ghana, where these farmers, over 78% of these farmers are cultivating moringa, and then planting other species, other cash crops, cashew, cocoa, and other crops that they are able to get economic income from this.
Soya beans.
58-year-old Mary Jaba from Kranka in the Nkranza North District is one of the beneficiaries. Mary has planted a variety of crops, including moringa, on her entire 7-acre land.
Nachi wasabe bienka se nku moringa nku ne niamaba nti yamra na emehua onso yekohua na nipa me doso be nyina begya me yeknipa me yensa me age oboa afusa ye wo ma na bureni bi so be osi yenua moringa onso edua moringa no moringa edua no emsa yebo abe oba so sa moringa edua no yentwa na yensi na yemfa mra mpa yes hata ni yabesi ne de aba msayebo a ato no de amayem ni nku so okireye ye nku na ebibia ene de bia yes ne de aba.
Georgina Kudom's income has increased over time thanks to the permaculture. She is one of 4 farmers who received 1,000 Ghana cedis as an award for their dedication and hard work in ensuring the successful implementation of permaculture.
yɛnya mfasodeɛ pii ɛfiri saa dwumadie mu na deɛ meka ama na tɔ yɛnyinaa yakoma so ana ahye yɛnyinaa nkunan ne sɛ moringa adwuma no yɛ adwuma bi a ɛyɛ paa nti yɛmfa yɛ ho nhyɛm yie na yɛnyɛ ne yie deɛ ma mekura sese award a menya ne nei ɛkyerɛ sɛ moringa sɛ woyɛ na sɛ wo ho adagye wo ho anigye na wo pɛ wo ho a wotimi yɛ ne kama ɛbɛboa ama afoforo so enya so mfaso bebree
bibia so bia oyiye di mame di fata asade udugu asase so asase no wo sɛ no wonya hwe mfa mfiri mu timi sa nim die msa ye bo a kama mte ndi a meyɛ no ofiri mfa aduro bia anka ma asase da me mate akora me mfa aduro me mo ase me do ase fa do me mo ase nti aduro ndi ho a wo de boy ndi obi anja na enye ɛsɛ asase.
3 main tenets of permaculture, caring for the earth, caring for people, and sharing surplus, offer a potential path towards climate justice, which is a response to well-documented findings that climate change disproportionately harms underprivileged groups in economic, public health, among others. A report by Mohammed Nuruddin.
Thank you.